Given that I have literally no gold and I don't have any herbs to use, one of the only things that I can actually get is this simple charm. So I'll go ahead and get that for 2 metal. So I get to take out one of my -1s. Oh yeah, it's not a perk. I'm looking at the perks. I'm like, where's the take out a -1? But so we're gonna just continue in on this Algok storyline. I've played this one and I've played this one, but I haven't played 45 or 52 or 55. And so let's just see what happens. Hopefully I can get some herbs. I really need some herbs. Oh, I think also I do not have... yeah, I don't have a retirement goal for Infuser, which I noticed in my video yesterday. Because I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, I'm going to retire Hive as fast as possible. What's Infuser's retirement goal again? And I just never drew one, and I didn't notice because I enjoy Infuser, so I didn't feel the need to have one. So let's see what we get. 85 and 88. I keep getting this one. I have both of those buildings already. And 85 and 21. I do not have 21 yet, so let's go for build not destroy, although I don't even know if I have... Yeah, I'm sure I have 12 more constructions and upgrades available, but that is going to take a long time. I should have gotten it earlier, so let's go ahead and give myself 2 buildings built. How many scenarios have I played with Infuser? I played 17, 27, 107, 37, 44, 58, and 28. So I don't think I built a building this time. I've probably built like 2 buildings with her. So let's go ahead and put Infuser at 2 out of 12 buildings made. It's just really hard because all of my buildings are like super, super expensive right now. So difficult to get the materials needed to make them. I really wish I could just get rid of this one. Like, purchase 5 enhancements. It's easy to get, but like, I have both of those buildings. So I really don't want that retirement goal. Anyway, this is a fun level. I really like this level. Okay, we're on the right monster level. And so let's read the rules and get going, right? This is a really cool level. I actually really like this one. This is like probably a top 20 scenario for me. I'm not exactly sure on where exactly the placement would be, but I just had a really fun time when I played it with my tabletop group. I feel like I haven't done a road event in a long time. Very easy to forget, right? You catch sight of a glowing snow imp blocking your path, flittering from tree to tree. Unlike most you've encountered, this one seems to welcome your approach, floating invitingly. A drunken patron at the crater once told you that there are some imps that desire more than their normal brethren, drawn to the world of man. Gold has no value for them, but you've heard stories of imps that would be willing to barter some of their rare magical items for a price unlike any other. Option A, approach the imp as a friend and try to trade. Option B, just like fairy tales, likely just fairy tales, but it does have something of value. Force is the quickest way to get it. Let's do option A. Okay. After some hand waving and what you interpret as delighted tail wagging, it seems you've reached an agreement. You recount stories of your adventures, and you speak each word. You feel it fading from your memory, consumed by the imp in front of you. You detail the exciting conclusion, and it seems sated. It holds up its end of the bargain with a choice. Check one box below and gain one collective copy of that item. A looping metal necklace, a strange glowing powder, a handheld magnifying glass. I don't know what any of these items are, but I don't have a hand slot, so let's go for the handheld magnifying glass. That seems like a fine decision to me, right? So item 230, and then let's put a mark right there, right? And then this goes back in here. Oh, we lose 15 XP right now. Lose 15 collective experience when the last item is checked. Remove this card from the deck. That's weird. I mean, I can probably afford to lose quite a bit on shackles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. That's up. Oh, yeah, I was at 394. So let's lose... Okay, I'm still going to level on Infuser here, and level 5 I really, really want to get to. So let's lose, like, 10, and then 5. And that'll be fine. And then let's gain item 230. And have it be good. After you draw one loot card, draw one additional card. Keep one and place the other on either the top or bottom of the loot deck. Okay. So, kind of garbage. Actually, not even kind of garbage, just very garbage. It's 10 gold. We paid 15 experience and got 10 gold. So, I'll take it. Alright, let's go to this level. This is a good level. The scenario is complete when at least one emissary is adjacent to the glowing orb. At the end of that round, read 157.1. The path through the Whitefire Woods is a difficult one, even for the Algox emissaries, who are sturdy and adept at navigating the wilderness. In all, the hike takes you the better part of a morning. Oh, there's something with my eye. But when you finally emerge from the trees, you are rewarded with a rare sight. The sacred clearing is an expansive ring of ancient stones, megaliths so large even one would take dozens of humans to move. And yet, each has been placed according to an inscrutable plan, arranged around a large Algox-sized altar. But the clearing has fallen to ruin. Moss and vines cover the clearing in a thick verdant cloak, but the most discouraging sight is the altar itself. It stands in the center of the circle, surrounded by a swirling vortex of black smoke that reeks of hot tin and dust. How long have we lived in this madness, Gurndal says. It is no surprise that the altar is clouded, corrupted, just like our factions. We must clear the darkness if we are to learn anything. Just then, new shapes skulk from the heavy shadows of the trees surrounding the clearing, hounds surrounded by faint wisps of black smoke. A and B represent the emissaries, allies to you and enemies to monsters. Each has 3 times 7, so 21 hit points. On initiative 99 each round, they perform move 2, focusing on moving towards altar C. If not already adjacent to it. Any character may lose 1 card from the hand or 2 from there to negate damage to them. If either emissary dies, the scenario is lost. So we've got A and B move to be adjacent to C. At the start of the first round in which both emissaries are adjacent to the altar, read the thing. Axenut and Arrowvine, so not the best herbs. And no metal, which is kind of unfortunate because that's what I just spent on Hive. And there are a lot of random items that I want that are still good. I mean, I've gotten so few. I still have 19. I'm so bad at looting. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. That's all right. You know, this was not how I remembered the scenario going. But that's okay. I mean, I remembered that we needed to get to the middle. I didn't remember that we started on the edges. I was thinking I was going to start in the middle and I could just set up my my aimed assault tower right where I wanted to be. So we don't have any spawns or anything going on, right? We just... Okay, all we need to do... So we've got these traps next to the thing. So I want to get over there ASAP and push these bears through these traps, which is going to be a that's an infuser task, right? So how much does she need to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in order to get there. And okay, I might want remote impact, although it's only push 1, which is upsetting. Torrential cleave is really good. Yeah, a lot of my cards, it's been like, I want this and I want that and I want this. I really want this torrential cleave. I don't know if there's something else that I feel like I could drop. I mean, definitely not my brittle card. That's like the best card in the game. This Onyx Shards would maybe be droppable, but I don't want to drop a Dark Setter because like this Coalescing Darkness needs dark. But maybe I did gain a Dark Setter with the bottom of Coalescing Darkness, so I don't know. Crest of the Night is nice. And I am going heavily into the darkness on Unstoppable Impulse. Level 3 card. Ooh, that can help me get there quicker. So turn 1, I could just like move with Guide the Flow and maybe Boon of the Tempest to set my wind and I wouldn't get anything out of the top, but I would get wind set, and then if I'm moving like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, if Elite Bear comes here, I would just need push 2. So I would need to do something like Torrential Cleave top with wind and leaf, and then Unstoppable Impulse bottom with wind and dark, which is obviously not possible unless I run this infusion potion. So if I set all 3 elements on turn 1, and then I had infusion potion on turn 2, then I would be able to do Torrential Cleave plus Unstoppable Impulse. It would be slow, and I would need the bears to come to me, but I mean, it would be theoretically possible. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I could just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 to go ahead and get all the way to here. Then this guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they could come all the way up to me, that would be so good. I could push both of them through both traps, and they're 7 damage poison traps. That would be such a dream come true. So maybe I run the infusion potion instead of the major stamina, and I just try to force this. So I definitely need Guide the Flow. I need Boon of the Tempest for the move 4. I need a card to drop for Torrential Cleave. Let's just drop Onyx Shards. It feels really weird to not be bringing the level 2 card, but like my level 1 cards are just so good. I don't know how... I don't know how to do it if... I don't know. I might have taken the wrong card at level 2. What was the other one? It was like an infusion where you get extra health. Yeah, this might have been good. Warding yourself every time you play an infusion. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what card I would drop for that. So if I go Infuser, then it would be Hive here. Oh, but that means putting Hive by itself over here, and that's a horrible idea. Do I put Hive over here? Because if Infuser is just like running straight this way to deal with the bears... I mean, I definitely can't put Hive by itself over here. Maybe I just let Hive die and just don't even worry about it. Let's see. I could move and set the aimed assault. So maybe I want... let's do Reconstructive Aid as my mode. And then turn 1, I'll just play the Shocking Pulse Tower behind me, and I'll, like, move up. I guess the Shocking Pulse wouldn't be too bad. If they come up to me, I could muddle both of them and have them take 1, and then I could summon my summon, but then my summon would be adjacent to them, and I don't like that. But if they do come up onto me, then I can Reaper function them. Also, though, if I'm going to be by myself, then maybe there is a reason to bring this plated defense. Wolves have a retaliate, so I don't really want this hunter-killer. But there would be use for this plated defense. So, what if I just drop... Maybe I'll drop remote control. Let's try that. And then I think I'll start with the plated defense rather than the reconstructive aid. Just to get that one shield, because I don't really need to care about my moves all too much. What am I doing with Shackles? I mean, do I want to just move forward and Scarred Effigy? 19 is, like, kind of fast enough for this. Maybe I'll just Chain by Spite. I really like getting Chain by Spite up really quickly. That's fine with me. I could definitely see worlds in which this plan just completely backfires on me and everything goes horrible. But I could also see it working. So, we'll just have to see what happens, right? I've got all of that set, and are we going? Are we ready? Is it time? Oh, I also did forget about the emissaries needing to be protected and taking focus. I did completely forget that factoid. It's okay. I think we can be okay with this. Let's just give it a go, and we'll see what happens. Challenges. I mean, do I even want to challenge? I don't want either of these. All spent items are lost instead. That needs to be, like, that's fine on, like, a survive 12 round scenario. I guess I'll just try to pick up loot. I don't know. Did this get smaller? So whenever there are 3 or more revealed loot tokens, everybody gets impaired. So have to pick up loot. But I don't know. It's kind of important for me to be looting with new characters anyway. So I definitely want to play the aimed assault, and I probably just want to move, and then maybe next turn I'll just like go fast with faceless entity or something. And I could hit them for a little bit. I don't know if I exactly want to do that, but let's just play just a default move. Ooh, also launch pod is actually an idea. I don't hate launch pod here, so I can back off, hit a wolf decently hard. But then I summon next to it, which kind of sucks. But maybe if I summon like the shocking pulse instead of one of my other guys. Oh, I could summon the reconstructive aid, and then this would be forced to back away, and it wouldn't take the retaliate. Okay, so I can do that. I can launch pod and reconstructive aid, and then the next turn go fast and summon my aimed assault, and I've still got my shield, and I'm decently happy enough there. So launch pod with probably just backing off, something like reassemble, I think is fine. Okay. That is a little bit unfortunate because that's going to cause this polar bear to start walking towards Hive. But it's okay. He'll move 2 towards Hive. This guy will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he would go after Shackles, who is faster. And so he goes 1, 2. Which is fine, right? So maybe I just need to completely abandon this infuser plan, which is something that can be done. If I just were to... I could use my boots to get up onto a wolf and hit it for 3 and hit it for 2, but that's not the greatest. I would still love to get over there and push. So maybe, yeah, I'll just run over here. So let's have Shackles. Let's see. If I move to... Let's make... Can I... Is there a way to... No, don't give me that. There we go. Select both of these and make them bigger. That way it will be easier to tell that they are the allies. If I run this way and I run this way, then this thing is going to take an attack 4 out of here. Let's see. If I go here, this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But I don't think Shackles has enough movement for that, does it? It's just move 2, retaliate 3. So let's just move 2, retaliate 3, and set Chain by Spite. So that I can start suffering damage every turn. Move our max health up by 5. And we're new turn. So this guy... Oh, this guy's going to go after Infuser this turn. Which is actually really nice for me. So he goes 1, 2, 3. And attacks for 4. And I will take 4. So I'll take 1 and then use my 3 armor. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3... and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. So here, 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 here. They're attacking for 3, so I take 3. Then 4 into ally number B. Then 5 into Shackles. And into Hive. Hive has 1 shield. Great. Hive has 1 shield with the plated defense, but takes 5 damage on turn 1, which is not the greatest start of all time. And now Infuser with the bottom goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with the top goes 1, 2, 3. Or I could use my boots, and then I don't have to use my wind. Or, well, no. So what if I just go here and I set my wind? So now I have wind. If I want to do the combo I was thinking about, let's see. If I do this, I would be able to move up, push the bear, and then I would be able to move up again after that. I would skip the first push, then I would move up, push, and then move up again. And so I would be able to do Torrential Cleave plus Unstoppable Impulse and push into both traps. And then maybe I can get over to this other polar bear in time to distract him long enough. And so that seems reasonable, I think, for Infuser. So that means that I do need all 3 elements, though, because I need wind, leaf, wind, dark. So I'll set the wind with the things, and then I'll use my potion to get leaf and dark. Then Hive is going to move 1, 2 with just default move. And then attack for 3. Play 1 card from your hand to perform a summon action on the card as if you were occupying the hex occupied by the target of the attack ability. So we'll bring in the Reconstructive Aid. So first attack for 3 into this bottom wolf. And it will deal 4. And then we get the Repair Drone. And we have to summon him as if we were standing in this hex. But I can put him here. He'll back off. And then shoot the Hound and then heal the Hive. Which is something. And then next turn I can bring in my Sniper Turret. And I just need the Emissary to tank for me for a couple turns. Oh, is it going to heal? Yeah, it'll heal the Hive because the Hive has taken more damage. But it also will be able to slowly start healing the Emissary. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this summon for the summon at all, because heal 1 is kind of underwhelming, and like this heal 2 per turn. Well, okay, it has to be played for me to get the heal 2, right? Ah, dang it. I have to reduce all my move abilities, which means that I can't move 2. Unless I played move 3 on my... I did not play move 3. Great. I guess I'll just do the attack at disadvantage. I don't know what else to do then. So this guy will take 1 less damage, and I take 2 retaliate. So you gotta love that. I didn't think about that. Oh, I guess I needed the armor, otherwise I would have died on turn 1. Well, Hive is definitely not impressing so far. We will just have to see what happens. Infuser has to go slow here, but hopefully it'll work out. Decently excited to play those cards. Let's see. Shackles would love to like shut these guys up so that it can get over to that Hound over there. Why do I have Swift Vengeance? I'm not running negative conditions. Well, whatever. I guess it's too late. I'll just use it even though it's pretty useless. I don't know. Do I want to just Reversal of Fate? What do I want to do here? A lot of Retaliate could just kill these Hounds, which would be nice. I mean, I could just set Reject the Gift, or I could set Reprisal. Retaliate 3 isn't really enough to do much of anything, but it's not nothing. Let's just set Reversal of Fate and do Reprisal. Not happy. Not happy in the slightest. I mean, I think I have to go fast and just back off. I can't do anything with Faceless Entity, but... so do I have to prepare for deployment to heal up? rather than bringing in a summon. If I don't bring a summon, I don't know how I ever kill these guys, because I can't attack them with Hive anymore. I will just die. I can't... I'm just screwed. But I feel like I have to go fast. Let's just bring in the summon, and I'll just start losing cards to damage, because I don't know what else I would accomplish. Oh, nice. I'm very glad that I didn't move next to the bear. That's actually very nice. Hive is first. We get... I did not realize that Wolves had 2 nothing specials. I mean, I know that they have 2 19s. They have a 7 and a 6. They have an 83. Okay. That is what it is. So I guess my repair drone will back off and attack for 1. Ah, cool. Yeah. This is about what I expected. I mean, I couldn't, like, possibly hope for it to, like, do anything, you know? That would be a little bit too much. Do I bring in the sniper turret and let it tank for me? I don't think so. I think I go move 1, and then I bring in the turret. I could swap to get this tank in. I think that's not a bad idea. So I'll move 1, and then I'll swap. So this becomes my mode. So I was here. I move 1. I swap. So this becomes the mode. I go here, and the tank goes here. I don't think I have the tank yet. But maybe I do. What? Hate this class. What does this look like? That does not look like an armored tank to me. Okay. Here it is. So I've got that thing in there. Maybe that will be able to survive for like a turn. It'll tank the hit from this guy. It's only an attack for 3, so even a crit doesn't kill, thankfully. I'll back off 1 more, and I'll bring in the sniper turret. And hopefully this will work. And then now I can start getting the heal 2 every round. I could do a move 2 on the faceless entity, but I don't need that. I've got a little bit of something going on here, I think. I hope. Now shackles. Yeah, I'll just set Reversal of Fate and Reprisal. So I've got Retaliate 3 for the round. I am not eating the wind. So it's just Retaliate 3. Do I want to use my Forest Imp? Not yet. Not yet. Let's hold our horses, because Hive's not taking any damage this turn. And now all of these guys go. So this guy will go here and attack for 4. Emissary A gets missed. I really appreciate that. It'll be the same order. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So Shackles takes 3. Emissary takes 2. This guy takes 3. Emissary B takes 2. Shackles takes 4. This guy takes 3. And my armored guy takes 1. For the first time ever, it only took 5 attacks. One of my summons did not get 1 shot. That's progress. That is progress. One of my summons survived a hit. Both polar bears stand still. And then now Infuser. So Infuser is going to use the Infusion Potion. During your turn, ignore 1 elemental consumption symbol on an action to gain its effect still. So I will not eat the wind, but I will eat the dark to do Unstoppable Impulse. And I can push this guy. I don't think it really helps me to do so. And then I can move 2. It's move 2, right? Yeah, move 2. Then I can push this guy. Boom, boom. And so he'll suffer 7. Yes, 7. And get poisoned. And then I can move 2. And then I can push him. 1, 2. Oh, wait. No. I don't get another push. I push, I move 2. All right, so I didn't do the first push. I did the move 2. Then I did the push. Then I did the move 2. And then now I have to go for Torrential Cleave. So I just need an attack 4. But it's 5 because he's poisoned. And he takes 5. So he doesn't die, but he took a lot of damage, which is quite good for me. And then I could use my boots to end next to him. I did not set any elements this turn, and I don't have Circlet of Elements up. So next turn is a little bit up in the air, but maybe Rising Momentum only needs a +1 to kill, so maybe I should just go for that. Do I Coalescing Darkness? That seems like a pretty decent play next turn for me. I could just go at 25, use my boots to get closer, Coalescing Darkness to get Wind and Dark, and then hit him with Rising Momentum. And then with Wind and Dark, I could like Caress of the Night to start getting some wounds out. With Wind and Dark, if I could get any element from anywhere else, I could turn that element from elsewhere with the Circlet of Elements into an Emerald Edge to start going into this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, that's right, because I played 2 turns. Oh, I didn't move the emissaries last turn, which I don't think changes very much. On initiative 99 each round, they perform move 2, focusing on moving towards the Altar C, if not already adjacent to it. Okay, so this guy should have moved 2, and I think it was the same distance either way. But there was the polar bear here, so it would have had to go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could have had this guy go this way. I could have had him go this way, which is better for me, I think. And then the wolf would meet him here. Yeah, because the infuser ended its turn there. And so then that all stays the exact same. Now, this turn would have been different, because I would have been here. So, right, I was standing right here. So I think this thing would have gone this way. And then the turn plays out exactly the same. It's just that the emissary was here, but the hound was already next to it. And so then they need to move this turn now, right? So this guy goes move 2, and this guy goes move 2. And we fixed last turn's mistake. Also, Shackles didn't do the Reversal of Fate. How much damage did Shackles take on the first attack? I think it was 3. Oh, I already did the damage. So unfortunately, that guy didn't die. Sloppy, but... Alright, I'm going Rising Momentum and Coalescing Darkness. I think I like that plan. I just don't have AoE. I could do this Pleasure and Pain bottom, poison my ally, but the 1 damage kills the hound. Maybe I like move here and reject the gift. Maybe I could just go for Hopelessness, but I would want to go fast so that I can kill this hound. So I guess I'll reject the gift and Pleasure and Pain. I don't hate it. I'll get to retaliate however much damage the Elite Wolf does to me. And so we are just left with Hive. And so now my summons are going to start attacking. This guy's going to start chasing the emissary, which isn't the end of the world because it still has some health. What do I want to do? Do I want to just hit at range? What's my negative condition right now? All my ranged attacks have reduced range. So this is range 2 on high impact projectiles. That's not a big deal. So let's just go fast, move in. See if we can hit these hounds. Hibernate out of polar bears sucks. That really sucks. So we have this guy removing his poison. We have this guy just standing still. Them standing still isn't too bad, but I really wanted to kill this guy. I don't have the elements to like set anything up to really change around. I would need a crit to kill. I haven't taken very much damage, though. Either way, it's Hive first, right? So both of these guys are just going to hit their guy. I believe it should be the sniper turret first. No. It's the armored tank because it was my mode, and then it's the thing. So attack for 2 and then attack for 2. So we're gonna deal 7 damage. This guy's gonna take 2 retaliate. But we in there. Hive is gonna heal and then move 4, I believe. Move 4 with jump and then attack at range. The problem with this, though, is that then this hound will just come up and kill me. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. So do I want to not go there? I could go here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll come over here and I'll shoot this polar bear. It's only an attack for 2 with the high impact projectiles. Or I could move my summons, and I could summon this guy and move my summons. I don't feel the need to do that, though. I mean, I would have negative stamina if I did that. So let's move over and attack the polar bear at range. He only has 1 shield, and so I deal 2 damage to him. And then I'm going to grant my armored tank 2 additional armor with the Mantle of Summoning. So now he has 3 armor. And then this guy... Well, no. Let's do the turns in order, right? So Shackles is going to move, poison itself, and Emissary A to deal 1 damage to all monsters in range, and I get to move with it, right? Yeah, move first, poison ally within range 4 and self. All enemies within range suffer. So I guess I'll just go here. I don't see why not. All of these guys suffer. Oh, before I poison myself, do I want a health potion? Maybe it's not that important. I don't know, maybe it would be pretty good. Oh, I also totally forgot about the Chain by Spite. Okay. So I'll suffer 3, and then this guy dies 2. And then it's so fine. Totally forgot about Chain by Spite. I can't believe I did that. I didn't do it last turn either, after I set it up on turn 1. Okay, cool. So then I move here, and I just reject the gift. Beautiful. Beautiful. You gotta love when a turn works out like that. I'll use my Duelist Shoes, I believe, to move 1, 2, and I end adjacent to this guy. It's after his turn, so I can go ahead and muddle him, which is going to set Wind and Dark with the Coalescing Darkness. So next turn I'll be able to attack him and wound him. And I can afford to take 2 retaliate, so let's just attack for 3. And it does 1 damage, and I take 2 retaliate. Because he has a shield and I drew a -1. This guy does nothing, and now it is the wolves. So this wolf is going to attack me for 6 because I'm poisoned. I would take 5, so I will reject the gift back onto him, and he will take 5. When you would next suffer damage this round while an enemy is adjacent to you, that enemy suffers the damage instead. Yep. So that's just straight up all that happens, which I can definitely appreciate. And then this guy's going to move and attack for 4. So he needs +2 or crit to kill. And so my summon only takes 1. But now it's dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's going to go first, and I can't control it in any way. And it's going to attack for 2 and kill itself with Retaliate. And there's literally nothing I can do about it. Great. I didn't think about that. That's... Well... I mean, Hive killed an enemy, so what more can you ask for? Also, though, now we're going to be ending the round, and there are 3 dead monsters, which means this Glittering Distraction is going to proc. Whenever there are 3 or more revealed loot tokens on the map at the end of any round, all characters gain Impair. Crap. Oh, this is so bad. Shackles is going to die because he's not going to be able to underspeed the Hound, and I'm not going to be able to use my boots. There's 1 card that I can underspeed. I guess I can hope that he muddles me. Crap. I guess I have to play this move 1, loot 1 so that I'm no longer suffering from these negative conditions. That really sucks. Here... Wind and Dark, so I do Caress of the Night. Oh, but then I don't even get to attack this guy. All I do is strengthen myself. Damn it. Do I just go fast and try to hit? I guess I can double attack with Caress of the Night bottom. It's not amazing or anything, but it's something. And then over here, my summon just dies. And I have no counterplay. Alright. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to pick up the loot. Alright, well, I have an attack for 5 into Shackles. Not even close. And then we get an Immobilize. And then over here we get an attack into the summon. And it kills. And then we get Infuser. So first let's do this bottom attack for... Let's do the attack for 3. I don't think we need elements right now. And then let's just do a top attack for 2. We just need a -1 to kill. That's how the game's going to play me? That is how the game is playing me right now? Nice. Nice. Alright, well, I lost this so hard, so quickly. I mean, I just have absolutely nothing. Shackles will not move and loot. I guess I put a negative condition in their deck. Or put a curse in their deck. And, I'm poisoned, so... all I do is remove the poison, and I can't use any of my items. I do muddle myself to get the wind, I think. I could have turned an element into an element, but it wouldn't have mattered unless I went for Bounty of the Earth, but I don't want that. And it's over. Now it's Hive, so my turtle go, and it does 2 damage. And then the Hive itself, but like these cards do nothing. So I'll move 2, heal 4. Then this guy has move 2, so you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to attack Infuser for 7. She would take 6. I'll block the wound. And I take 3. And then the emissaries move 2. And then nobody was able to pick up any loot, of course. I guess I just go fast and I hit this guy and I step onto the loot, hopefully. I don't know. I can't really do anything here. So Infuser's just gonna default attack for 2. Okay, cool. It's gonna kill. Wind becomes strong, and I'll just pick up the loot. Shackles is going to just move 2 and then attack for 4 with disadvantage. It'll deal 4. And all my characters are impaired, so I can't use any items, and the scenario is over. I can give the wound my muddle, and then I don't have it anymore. And then once it's no longer my turn, I'm no longer muddled or impaired. This guy has move 3, attack 2, so he'll go here and kill both my things. So attack into me. I take 2 and a wound. And then attack into my turret, and my turret will die. And we're back to useless. Completely useless, because there's nothing the Hive's going to be doing here. Then we get attack for 2. Okay, so this guy goes. He moves. Shackles is going to use the parrying gauntlet, because he's no longer impaired, since it's no longer his turn. And he kills. And then this guy's going to attack for 2. And then attack for 2. Did I accidentally move my health up at one point? Because I was at full health. The bear hit me for 3 and I took 2, right? So I was at 6. And then he hit me for 2, so I was down to 4. And then he hit me for 3, so I go down to 1. And then at the beginning of my turn, I get to Reconstructive Aid. So that would go before Wound, I believe. Similarly to how Regenerate does. So I don't die. I just get the heal 2. And then I also get my long rest heal 2. But I have no cards, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, he's just dead. He's not going to be doing anything. And then the emissaries go. Which means that they're going to reach next turn, which is really bad for me. That is really, really bad for me. Oh, I never do battle goals. There's like... I have a snowball's chance of winning this still, I think. It's very, very, very small. But it's like, I mean, we weren't counting on Hive doing anything anyway, right? So, also, do you lose Impair when you heal? No. I think originally when Impair was very first released, or announced, you could remove it by healing, but... kill an elite. I did that. Never do a basic action. Nope. Never exit a room with loot tokens in it. Never short rest. Kill... yeah, whatever. 2 cards to the discard pile before the first loss. That first rest. That was easy. Hate this class. I hate it so much. Let's impair everybody again, because... yeah, there's still 3 loot tokens since I killed over there. Yeah, so my other 2 characters are just resting, since they are, like, actual characters. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to pick this up. I do have a loot action. So I can pick this up, and then my guys won't be impaired next turn. I guess I don't care that much about going fast enough. I would prefer to just get this out. Launch pod needs to be... oh, I guess it's not lost, is it? It plays a lost card. Alright, well, we get an attack for 5. And it'll deal 6. So, let's just lose the heal. Let's lose Reassemble. Hey, so we get to do the really fun thing, two videos in a row, where afterwards we get to go back through and figure out what the heck happened. I notice at the end of the level that I have 12 cards on Hive instead of 11. And so what happens right here... oh, let me mute me. So what happens right here... oh, wait, we passed it. Okay, so I get attacked. This attack deals 6 damage and I have 5 health. So I need to lose a card. So I hover over this prepare for deployment right here, and I click on it, but I guess the game lagged. And so as it lagged, I clicked on my remote control, which was one of the cards I did not bring to the level, and then I drop it into into my lost pile, even though like I hovered over the prepare for deployment. So I was trying to lose a card from my hand, but instead I accidentally lost remote control. And then I think about it for a split second, and I'm like, no, I don't want to lose that card. I'll lose Reassemble instead, because Reassemble is kind of useless. You know, and so I end up just grabbing a card from my unavailable or from my available pool that I didn't bring to the level and putting it in my hand. And so for the rest of the scenario, I have a bonus card in Hive, and I realize that after the scenario, when I count them, I'm like, oh, I have 12. I guess I brought an extra one for the entire thing. And it was just like a little quirky side effect of, you know, me not being super familiar with the cards, so I didn't notice that I had one that I wasn't supposed to have, but whatever, it happened. And then Hive heals for 2. And then we'll do a loot 1. And then we'll summon. I think I would rather me get hit, so let's summon him right here. And then the polar bear will attack for 4. And I only take 2. And then the wound is kind of redundant because of my mode. It won't do anything. Shackles and Infuser both just heal for 2. Dang it, Infuser can't use items, so I can't turn this element over. So annoying. Yeah, I can't get items over here either. So let's drop Swift Vengeance for sure. Well, using it this turn to loot would actually make some sense. Scarred Effigy, maybe? Pleasure and Pain? I need the healing. Maybe just drop Hopelessness at this point. I don't think so. Let's do Scarred Effigy. Because I want to do the loot this turn, so that I can stop being perma-shafted. These guys go here. We end the round. And then at the start of the next round, we get to read the thing. Infuser gets to... Maybe I drop Rising Momentum? I'm not sure. That's fine. I don't think I'm like doing any attacking really on Infuser for the rest of the scenario. My win condition is going to be to just defend really well. So maybe I want to get my elements up for Coalescing Darkness. I don't think that's really going to happen. I can get Leaf with Torrential Cleave, but that's not one of the ones that I need. I can get Wind with Boon of the Tempest for Coalescing Darkness, so maybe I... Yeah, let's do Wind and Leaf. And we'll just see. So the round begins... Undo. I didn't look at the monster cards. I'm actually shocked that Hive still has this much stamina left. I could back off and launch pod and put the Shocking Pulse generator right here. Any hope that I could just do that slow and, like, not die, possibly, and then maybe next turn I go fast and I remote control it? I mean, it's a possibility. I need, like, a miss to come through or a non-attack to come through from the polar bear. Even with that, it's, like, not... Oh, actually, no, because the Hound will hit the Leaper. There's a possibility that Hive could take on these guys. And we are no longer impaired. So at least there's that. Now we do this, and we get to read the thing. 23.1. Is it this? Yeah. Nice. Love it when it auto sets them up for me. I love that. I love that. Standing next to the altar is like standing in the path of a storm. The black smoke darkens the air, making everything damp and clammy. Gurndal and Bardu huddle against the altar as more corrupted beasts emerge from the woods. You expect them to swing a weapon or else strike at the altar with some spell, but instead, Gurndal simply raises a hand to the black smoke. Her eyes go blank and her body becomes still as death. Bardu shouts to you, "We must fight the corruption from within. We need your help inside. But some must stay here to protect our physical forms from these beasts." With that, she too raises a hand to the cloud and then falls, her eyes turning milky white. You must choose. Some of your party must fight in the other realm, and some must remain here to protect the emissaries. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this happening. Like, I knew that somebody was going to go in. I don't know why I was thinking that I would get to pick, because I'm not going to have time to pick up this loot, because I'm going to have to send Shackles over immediately. Or I could send Infuser, but I don't know if Infuser is going to be strong enough to win this. Let's see. A and B stay on tile 1F and represent the emissaries on the spirit plane. The A's are counterpart, as are the B's. Sharing the same allies' enemies' initiative conditions and hit points. On initiative 99 each round, the emissaries on the spirit plane perform move 2, focusing on moving towards an opening door 2. The emissaries on tile 15A no longer act. Whenever any character is adjacent to altar C, they may transfer to the spirit plane. Oh, okay. Place one of their character tokens in their hex, and then place their figure on B, or the closest empty hex. All character tokens on the map share the same allies' initiative. Set the round track to the first round. At the start of each listed round, spawn the following monsters at the listed locations based on character count. So starting... Yeah, at the start of each listed round. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. So 1 hound at D and E, and 1 polar bear at D and E. So D and E. So 1 hound and 1 polar bear on each side. So Shackles is, like, not going to be able to get over there. So I guess I'll just leave Shackles over here to play, and it means that Infuser is going to have to come over here and deal the damage. And that I am not confident in. I just need 1 emissary adjacent to the glowing orb. Okay, I need them to survive, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or maybe 9, 10. Yeah, so after 10 rounds, as long as there isn't anything in the way, 5 rounds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. A can get adjacent to either of those as long as there is a way through. And to transport over, whenever any character is adjacent to Altar C, they may transfer to the spirit plane, place one of their tokens. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to discard a card. You don't have to start your turn. It's just from there you can immediately transfer over. Okay. Let's see, what did I play? I can move and shield and get wind and... Is there any point in me, like, trying to... Wind and Leaf is, like, unfortunately the only pair that doesn't really get me anything. Because I need Darkness in anything, or I need... Is my best bet to just play no infusions? It might be. Because if I just, like, brittle both these guys and hit them with a Torrential Cleave or something, I really wish I had Strengthen. So I think I want the Caress of the Night, which is dark and something. We're at the start of the round. We haven't done anything yet. So, well, I guess next turn I can Radiant Boon. And I'll have my Dark and something, right? So maybe I just, like, move 3, shield 2 this round to get my Wind. And then next turn I can Caress of the Dark with my... Caress of the Night with my Dark and something. And then I would want to... Oh, I don't brittle both because I don't have a pair of infusions. So I would need Wind and Dark to get Coalescing Darkness up. But maybe that could be a possibility. Alright, we've maybe got a possibility. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. I guess Shackles is just going to move 1, loot 1. With Swift Vengeance. And then heal for 3. At least this way now I don't have to worry about being impaired for a little bit. And then I'll also go ahead and heal 6. And I'll Tome of Life? I would heal both of these guys for 2, which I don't know if I really want to do that. We've got a dangerous turn coming in for Hive, but actually he's faster than the bear, which is kind of nice. Okay. I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out. That finished Shackles, so now we have the wolf. He's going to attack for 2. My Leaper will take 3. And then now we have Infuser. So Infuser is next to the thing. She can teleport over. What hex does she teleport to? In B. Well, I mean, you can't go in B. Okay, so let's go here. I mean, we can't go there because it's not empty. That's where the thing is. I guess once they've moved is... I don't know. That's weird. The way it says place it in B or the closest empty hex. But we'll place it here. And then I've got move 3, shield 2. These guys have move 2. So if I go 1, 2, 3... So, I mean, I might as well just only move 1, 2, right? And then I might as well just shield 1 and set Leaf and Wind. Move 3, shield 1. Because these guys are not reaching with their melee attacks. 1, 2, 1, 2. They can also set light for me, which I could potentially be using to change the elements. So there are possibilities here. I guess they're next. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. It's very hard for me to get through these guys. Dude, is there any chance that I just send Shackles? I don't think so. Hive, so Leaper is going to attack. Unfortunately, this means that he's going to die next turn. So he's going to attack for 1, and he's going to deal 2. And then he takes 2 retaliate. If I transfer him, I die? So I heal 2 from the heal 2 at the start of my rounds with the Reconstructive Aid. So this has been pretty good for me. I could transfer my guy instead, but then that puts my repair drone in a really bad spot, and then the repair drone just dies to the bear, right? So that's not really very good. So I guess I'll back off and I'll launch pod. I have move 4 and then attack at range 2 with launch pod. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack the hound at range 2. So attack for 3. Ah, cool. Yeah. I mean, what else, right? And then I'll put the Shocking Pulse right here. And then now my thing is dead. I mean, but what else was I really hoping to accomplish with it, right? So Hive has done absolutely everything it possibly could so far in this scenario. It killed an enemy, so I don't know why I would be expecting anything else out of it. And then the bear moves up and attacks for 3, and it kills. I assume I just never put the card for the Leaper out. Oh, okay, yeah. I just never put the card for the Leaper out. So, he is in the lost pile now. Were any of my items potentially doable? Not really. I could have done the examination glass for a different piece of loot on the turn that I looted, but who cares? We're a new turn, so the emissaries move. Okay. I didn't bring Onyx shards, did I? Nope, I didn't. Oh, it would be so good here. Hounds at D and E. Oh, did it say 1 normal, 1 elite? Wait. What? D and E. one normal hound. D and E, one normal hound at each. What is the difference? Either way, we get one normal hound at each. I really want to just send Shackles in and just hope that A just doesn't die. But that seems really dumb. I guess I could have put my arcing generator here. Or I can put this guy here. And then my arcing generator can hit. And it's going to die to retaliate, but it can do something, at least. I mean, I don't even care about whatever this guy's doing. I can just bane him. So I guess I'll just heal myself in hopelessness, and then next turn line of transference and start moving over here to maybe move over or something. Yeah, that's totally fine. This is where all of the important decisions lie. Wind and Leaf. So I could just Torrential Cleave. I mean, I could just move up and hit both of them for 2. It's a little bit underwhelming. I could set my Caress of the Night up and then sustain an element. What if I Slashing Cyclone? Could Slashing Cyclone just to like move over here, deal some damage to these guys, set my Leaf, then so I could use my helmet to turn okay, I would use my Radiant Boon to set Dark, right? I would helmet to turn my Leaf into Leaf. I would Slashing Cyclone to set Leaf, and I would eat Leaf and Dark in this turn to get strengthened, and then next turn I would have the elements for Torrential Cleave. And I guess I would like Crystalline Aegis with Torrential Cleave, and I would be strengthened, and I would get to hit both of them for 4. And then they would get wounded and muddled. And that feels like a pretty good... I mean, it feels like about as well as I can do. About as well as I can do. Yeah. So let's Radiant Boon the Dark. And then let's go ahead and get this all going, right? So Hive is going to Boots of Speed to go at 2. Which means that first my Shocking Generator is going to attack both for 2. So here and then here. And it's going to do 2 and 2. And now I am going to command it to attack both of them for 3. So first the bottom, it needs a +1 to kill. No. So it does 3, and then he dies. So he doesn't get to attack the other one. And he doesn't get to do the movement that I granted him. And then I can move 4. So this is dead. I heal. And I guess I'll just move 4. Or I could go and try to kill this hound. What else am I going to do, right? So I'll come here, and I will Frenzy Potion. Yeah, there's the +1 that I needed before. But at least Hive got a second kill. Hive has killed 2 enemies. Right the presses. Alright, guy number 1 goes here and attacks Shackles for 3. Shackles takes 4. This guy attacks Hive for 3. Hive gets missed. Infuser is going to leaf to leaf with the helmet. Eat Wind and Dark to set Caress of the Night, so strengthen myself and set these things. Did I ever use my boots? Oh, I didn't ever use my boots, so I still have those. But there's no point in not just doing the Slashing Cyclone. That was the plan that I played for. And then I'll do the Slashing Cyclone, so move 5. These guys are both adjacent to me, so they both suffer 1. And then I set Leaf with this. And then next turn I get to hit both of them for 4 with a wound and everything. I've got a little bit of armor, but not that much. This is very scary. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Shackles is going to Bane itself, muddle itself. Oh, Shackles is setting wind, isn't he? So I don't even need to play this Slashing Cyclone loss. So let's not. Let's just not. So muddled, baned, immobilized, healed. Yeah, let's not. So these guys just did not take that 1 damage, and they're both just still full health. But then I don't have to play this loss because I don't need the element. And then new turn, or this guy moves here and attacks for 4. And Hive gets wounded, but is basically immune to wound, so that doesn't really matter. And then up here we get an attack for 6 with advantage. Curse crit is like the worst thing you could possibly draw. Curse crit. Let's drop Guide the Flow, maybe? I don't think I really need a ton of movement, and a bottom attack 3 into all this shield is kind of whatever. And then an attack for 4. And it does 4, which I'll reduce down to 1. They can't heal or anything. And then my emissaries move 2. So A had to go the long way, so that'll delay things, but it maybe will be okay still. New turn. Hounds at D and E. So yeah, this is the same thing, right? 2, 3, 4, we get polar bears instead. All right, Infuser, you can do it. So I'm just, yeah, I'm warding myself, which is why I wanted to save some of my stuff. Oh. Did I don't think I did my experience from Caress of the Night, because I didn't set it down here. I did give myself the strengthen, but that was all I did. All right, and then here I'm just line of transference, so I guess that'll be fine. I guess I could line of transference onto this guy and reversal of fate into the other. That seems fine to me. Hive is short resting? Yeah, remote control was completely useless at this point, so... A Reaper function just to make myself die even more. That's maybe not the greatest. I probably just want to run away and heal, right? So Hive is first. Heals 2. Removes the wound. Has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is immobilized? Yes, I was faster than the last turn, so I can't run away. So I guess I'll attack the polar bear twice then. Okay, he'll take 4. And I will take this opportunity, I believe, to use the Piranha Pig to loot 1. Which means Hive will get a loot, and let's go ahead and use the Magnifying Glass. After you draw 1 loot card, draw an additional card, keep 1, and place the other on either the top or bottom of the loot deck. So let's just select nobody right now and see what the top 2 are. So I can get money or 2 hide. And so let's just give Hive the 2 hide. And I'm not going to worry about putting the money on the bottom because I'm never going to get to the end of the loot deck anyway, right? So it's fine. And now it's Infuser. So Infuser is going to ward and regenerate herself. And now she has all of the positive conditions. Eat these 2 to attack both of them for 4. Strengthened and... yeah. So first on the left, on the normal. 5, so it'll take 3. And a muddle and a wound. And I can push for 2. I don't think it really helps, but whatever. Same thing with this guy. Well, if I push this guy, he'll be focusing on my allies rather than me. I guess I can have him go after guy B, though, who is the healthier. Or would I rather him focus me? If he doesn't focus me, yeah, I'll have him go after guy B. And he will also take... They have the same amount of shield? Yeah, so he will also take 3. And then a wound. And muddle. Unfortunately, I don't have any other elements, so that'll just be that. And then now it's Shackles. So Shackles is going to suffer 3 to make this guy suffer 3. Is going to set Reversal of Fate to retaliate on the guy next to him, and then attack the guy who's far away with Line of Transference. I'm muddled, so we just get the first one, so we'll set Wind. It does 3, and it'll give this guy number 6 a Bane. And then we get the Polar Bear. The Polar Bear is going to attack for 3. It's going to deal 3 and wound. Then we get the 2 Sun Demons. So this guy is going to go after guy number B. Because I would assume, I mean, A and B, initiative-wise, are interchangeable, right? Like, A is not necessarily faster than B. And he's going to attack for 6. He does not have advantage because he's muddled. And it misses guy number B. Good job, guy number B. And then the normal attack for 4. It does 3, which we can block all 3. And then take no damage and do not lose Infuser's Regenerate or Ward, which is really, really nice. And that worked out perfectly up here. I did do both of their wounds, and so we just need them to be able to... We just need the 2 guys to be able to solo the final room while Infuser tanks these guys for a minute. It's no problem, right? We've got guy number 1. He's going to attack Shackles. Attack for 4. Shackles is going to take 3, which is going to deal 3 back to him with Reversal of Fate. And that's fine. And then guy number 2 and guy number 5 and then guy number 6. So we get attack for 4. Hive loses a card. Attack for 4. Hive loses a card. Can Hive long rest? Yeah, Hive can long rest this next turn. And then this guy's going to go 1-2 and die. So we've got 1 loot token on the map. Then the 2 emissaries, move 2, move 2. So next turn they'll open the door. I believe they can open the door, right? Yes, they can open the door. So I need Infuser to open that door this next turn. Which seems fine to me. That doesn't seem like an overly bad thing. Polar Bear at each E. Hive is just long resting with its final 2 cards. Reprisal kills if I do the thing, but I'll probably just reject the gift. Start running over in that direction. Oh, I also have the Suffer 3. So maybe I just do like a melee attack. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Don't have an element, so maybe I do... Yeah. I think I do Unstoppable Impulse. I use my boots to get here, and then I use a move 2 to go in the door. And then I'll do attack for 3 with the Unstoppable Impulse. And I'll use my helmet to turn wind into dark. Oh, I already used the helmet. Damn. Because if I turned the wind into dark, then next turn I could Emerald Edge, which would be really good for me. I'm also really slow this turn, so maybe I just rest at this point. Let's short rest. Crystalline Aegis is maybe not the absolute worst thing to lose. Can my guys take a hit from the Sun Demons? Most likely 21 and 15 healths. So if I just move for 5 into this room and start causing chaos, I don't think I do that yet. I think first I like attack this guy, and then I Boon of the Tempest, move and set wind, Move 3, set wind. So I could do wind and dark this turn. And then with wind and dark, then the following turn I could coalescing darkness. That's actually quite good. That's quite good. So let's do that. And then I long rest. Hounds. So Shackles gets muddled. Hive gets muddled. And then it's Shackles. So we've got move 2, attack for 5 here. So I can suffer 3. Let's suffer 1 and make this guy suffer 1, because then next turn I can suffer 3 and make him suffer 3. Do I want to reject the gift? Move 3, ignore a negative condition, and then heal 2, retaliate 3. I could even make it retaliate 4, is, like, not all that bad into this bear. Also, like, do I even need to care about the bear at all? I don't really think so. Let's do that. Let's move here and heal up and set the retaliate 4. Just because this way I don't have to worry about getting impaired. And then let's also heal 3 on both characters. Infuser's probably fine with it at this point. And then now it's Infuser's turn, so she'll heal 1 from regenerate. She'll attack for 4 because of the +1 with unstoppable impulse. Ooh. Okay, we'll set Leaf with it. So it does 2 damage, which is very underwhelming. But at least this guy is going to be muddled. Let's see, he's going to have move and attack all adjacents. And he's going to consume the dark. That's annoying as all hell. I do not remember what is in this final room. It can't be that much because it's a small room. So do I move 3? Okay, I set the dark already. No matter what, I'm going to be moving 3 to set the wind. The problem is, though, that the dark is going to get eaten by the sun demons. They have moved 2, so if I move, this guy can hit number 5. They are hitting all adjacents, so no matter what, this guy is hitting 2 and 5. It is only attack for 2, though, and he is muddled, so at least he doesn't get the advantages and everything. So, attack 6 coming into guy number B. Okay, all I need to have happen... Ah, dang. Never mind. I was going to say I just need Hive to survive the attacks from the polar bears, and then you can lose cards to make the guys not take any damage. So I'll just have Shackles be losing cards to make my guys not take any damage. Shackles has to lose 2 cards on this turn then. So maybe not on this turn. Maybe not on this turn. Okay. Yeah. Because Shackles will just rest, and then Shackles has a ton of cards to lose to make the emissaries not take damage. I can do that, right? Yes, I can lose cards to make them not take damage. I think I've got this in the bag. I think I do. We will have to see. We'll have to see if these wolves get a ton of movement after killing Hive and come up and destroy B. Which means that my executive decision is that I'm moving 3 and setting wind. Oh, gosh, that is so much worse than I was thinking it was B. And they're gonna wall. And I don't have enough movement to fix it. Oh, I have my duelist shoes. Beautiful. So I just go here? Let's see. So A will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need 1, 2, 3 more turns and I win. So this guy goes here. And I'm in fine shape. I'm in fine shape. I'm in totally fine shape. I think I win this. All right, all the polar bears go. So this guy is going to attack for 5. Hive will lose the 2 cards in its discard. This guy's going to move here and attack for 5. Hive dies. So there's a first time for everything. This guy's going to move here and attack for 5. So the attack for 5, I take 3? Is that accurate? Yeah, I assume I did the heal 2. And did I do the heal 3? There's no way I did the heal 3 from the Forest Imp. I must have just forgotten it. So I ignore the wound he gives me. He takes 4 retaliate because I did consume the wind. And then I need to take 3 now, right? I might have totally screwed that up and given myself more damage than I was supposed to, but it's all right. I also do have the Death Roof Charm that I can be using. We're fine. We're fine. This guy's going to move here. Attack for 4. And it does 5 into B. And then they're going to eat the dark, and all 5 Sun Demons will get muddled. Well, let's let them do their turns first, so I don't mess that up. This guy will go here and attack for 2. And it does 4, which will deal 2. Then guy number 3, A and then B. So A takes 4 because of the poison, and then B takes 2. So B has taken a lot of damage at this point. Now 4 and 5. Also muddled. And so these guys are attacking with advantage. I take 3 and 3. A little bit rough. Alright, I had to go put my son to bed. But that is done now, and I believe I just finished all of the monster turns. I'm pretty sure I did, and so now we have A and B, both move for 2. Need both of them to survive, and I just need 2 more turns for A to get to here. And I don't need to move or anything, I just need to keep these guys here and have them not be able to kill me. Sure, okay. Alright, so we can end this round. And I don't think I have loot on the map for the thing. No, I don't. I need these guys to not go and kill B. So really all I need to do, I think, is short rest shackles to get a bunch of cards in hand, just so that I have cards in hand to lose. And then, what, do I reject the gift? I think I reject the gift with reprisal? No, I have to suffer damage to get the reprisal to work. So I can suffer 3... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I do. Beautiful. So I can reject the gift and hammer potion to cause the polar bear to suffer 10. Oh, never mind. I was thinking the start of my turn, I suffer 3. The suffer 3 kills the wolf, and then I was thinking that I would get 2 damage from the reprisal. But that obviously doesn't work, does it? But I guess when the bear hits me, as long as it doesn't kill me, then I can use reprisal to reflect the damage back into him. We do need a hound at D and E, since they spawn every round. But that just is what it is, right? Then up here, I guess I just shield? Shield 2? Is that enough? I could go ahead and get my... could get this heal 3 out. I don't have the elements for Emerald Edge. I could Torrential Cleave, but that doesn't really do much of anything. Yeah, the bottom of Torrential Cleave doesn't help me either. There's no real reason to Slashing Cyclone all of these guys. So, I mean, I can heal to get the heal 3. Or I think I just shield and I heal with the bottom of Emerald Edge. And that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I just don't have a way to get the Coalescing Darkness. Maybe my best bet would be to play Coalescing Darkness bottom rather than the heal. And then I can just short rest next turn. And I can play Coalescing Darkness top to get a disarm. I think that might be best. I just need to survive this round and the next. So hopefully the hounds can, like, play their muddle card again. Hopefully they do, like, 19 this turn and then muddle card next turn. And let's go. Alright, nothing special from the hounds. So maybe hopefully they have a reduced move card next turn. Let's see. First it is polar bears. So let's Boots of Speed on Shackles to go at 10. And first I will suffer 3 to kill this guy. Then I will reject the gift. When you and X suffer damage this round while an enemy is adjacent to you, make them suffer the damage instead. And I'll hammer potion, which is going to kill... no, not kill. It's going to deal 12 damage to this polar bear. Or 10. And then with my bottom, reprisal, move 2 when you would next suffer damage this round. One enemy suffers 2. Got move 4 out of this guy. Can I move to a spot where he won't be able to hit me? No, I can't. So I'll just move 2. Do I want to go ahead and Tome of Life? I think I do. So during your turn, remove all conditions from all figures, then grant all figures heal 2. So I get a heal 2. Polar bear gets a heal 2. Polar bear gets a heal 2. Oh, so now that polar bear will live, but whatever. This guy gets a heal 2. These guys are healing this round anyway, so it doesn't matter if they lose their conditions, because they're not doing anything. Infuser gets a heal 2. Wolf gets a heal 2. Emissary loses its poison and gets a heal 2, and the other emissary gets a heal 2. So I think that that's going to be really important for me. I guess I'll go ahead and Foresight Potion as well. Who do I want to see? I mean, do I need to see the Sun Demons? Is it going to make a difference? I guess I can't even see what card they have next anyway, can I? Since they... During your turn, reveal the top card of one monster ability deck. You may place the card on the bottom. It's not going to matter since they got a shuffle. So I guess I'll just see the next Hound card. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can really do anything with that. We just know that it is pack hunting. Oh, I can put it on the bottom if I want. Right? You may place the card to the bottom of the deck if you want. I mean, why not, right? Can't hurt me, I don't think. And then, nothing to do with this, but I do have my Feathered Cloak and I do have my Deathproof Charm still. So, those can potentially do something. Then, let's see. Then it's the Polar Bears. So, they have move 4. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes 1, 2. And he'll attack me for 3. I take 2, which means he takes 2. And then I get wounded. Then the Sun Demons go, and they will heal. So the Elite heals this guy. Then this guy will heal the Elite. And then 2, 4, and 5 all just stand there and do nothing. Infuser is going to just muddle one of these guys and give herself 1 shield and set all 3 of her elements. And so she can disarm 1 next turn. That seems like it's probably best to me. And then I have all of my elements, so I get to pick basically anything. And then we get move 4 out of the Hounds. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the same either way. But he'll go this way because he can get closer. I think same with this guy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the Infuser. Oh, no, I already did her turn. And so then we just have the Emissaries. And so I just need 1 more turn for A to end adjacent to the thing. So, oh, and 1 more turn of Hound spawning. Let's not forget that. Oh, this guy needed to come here and attack Shackles, who would have taken... I think Shackles just needs to use the Deathproof Charm to take no damage. Pretty sure. And so I'll just go ahead and go as fast as I can and play Unending Torment. And I can heal up with it. Here, I'm just going to short rest. I wanted to play Bounty of the Earth, but that's okay. A bottom. Do I have a bottom that really does anything? Not really, so I'll just go fast and I'll disarm. And hopefully it'll be fast. Yeah. Hound, it didn't matter what I did. So Shackles may just die here. And we do not have huge attacks coming out of the Sun Demons. I just need Infuser to live. And I didn't need all my characters to live, did I? The scenario is complete when at least one emissary is adjacent to the Glowing Orb. So I just need one character to survive. Which maybe Shackles is the most likely. We'll have to see. So Infuser first. Let's see. We've got move 2, so this guy's not going to make it. This guy's going to hit B, but B is the healthiest. 2... Actually, 2 would hit B and the Infuser, right? I probably just want to stay here, I think. Oh, no, I need to move. Because 2 is going to go here to hit B and Infuser, and 5 would go here, which would mean that A cannot make it. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will cause... So guy number 2 will go here to hit A and B. No, he'll go here to hit me, because I'm fastest, right? So these guys both suffer 1. Can I grab the chest? I can. Okay, so first I disarm. So let's disarm guy number 2, I think. Or guy number 4? Let's disarm guy number 4. I also strengthen myself. And I get 2 experience. So I eat the wind and the dark with coalescing darkness. I get to disarm 1. They add a curse whenever they attack me. And then I have move 5 and set wind. And so I disarmed this guy, and now I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can get the chest. Guy number 5 needs to move 1 to hit me. Guy number 2 needs to move 1 to hit both of these guys. Guy number 3 will hit guy B, but then, yeah, because 5 is going for me, he just has move 1 to get to me, whereas it's move 1 to get to anyone else. He can't go for any other targets, and then guy A gets to reach the thing, and I win. So Slashing Cyclone, the Coalescing Darkness, I set the element, and then now I think Infuser is guaranteed to survive no matter what, because she's just getting attacked 1 time. And I think I've got it. Although I need to make sure B doesn't die here. So this guy has move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then the other guys aren't going to be able to reach, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So first, Shackles gets attacked for 5 and loses a card. And then B gets attacked for 3 and takes 2. Goes down to 8 health. And then Shackles gets attacked for 5 and loses a card. Oh, wait, no. We'll use the Feathered Cloak with the wind to take no damage on the attack for 3, because it was 5, -2, -3. Then 4, 5, and 6 hounds do nothing. Then Shackles gets his turn, suffers 1. I guess I'll just do a default attack for 2 into the bear, and it kills. And then I'll just pick up the loot. Oh, I need to see what was in the chest, right? Item 16. Decanter of Mists. Oh, I think that's actually really good for me. 183. Where is it? Why do I not see where 183 would be? I've got 167 and 193. Where would 183 be? Wait a second. Is it in the random items? It is. Interesting. During your turn, all figures gain disadvantage on and add -1 range to all ranged attacks this round. That is going to Shackles. Because he can give disadvantage. So whenever ranged enemies, he can retaliate on ranged enemies and give them disadvantage with the Decanter of Mists, and then they can't step away. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I have no idea what I was doing here. No idea what I was thinking. Infuser cannot give the item to Shackles. First of all, that's just like not a thing that you can do. I have no idea why I thought that I could. And then also, I don't notice for the rest of Shackle's career. I use this item on Shackles until it retires. I don't notice until the next character I'm playing, when I'm looking at items to buy for it, that the Decanter of Mist is a hand item. I was familiar with this item before I got it here, and I just always thought that it was a bag item. So in my head, that's what it was. Whoops. Which is like really, really good. And that's what it was, right? Item 16, Decanter, Miss 183. Cool. I will take that for sure. Okay. Now the polar bears. So it's just 1 and 2. This guy moves 1, 2, 3. This guy moves 1, 2, 3. And then just the sun demons. So this guy moves 1, 2. This guy moves 1 and hits A and B. So A takes 2 and B takes 3. This guy hits B, who takes 3. Then this guy will hit Infuser, who will take 2. And this guy is disarmed. And then my emissaries move. And we win the scenario. Pretty sure that I did all of that correctly. I got the challenge. I'm really glad to have this challenge out. I hate this impair. It's like really, really rough. There were a ton of monsters over on Hive's side, but we made it through. I didn't even have to ever lose any cards to make my allies not take damage, so I guess the scaling on their health really helped a lot, because 21 is like a lot of health for your allies to have here. But yeah, I like this scenario. It's a fun one. Didn't get the random item, but let's complete. $20 challenges finished now. Is it? Yeah, it's this one with a lot of text. Oh, that's a good reward. It's difficult to make out the Elder's words over the demon's constant screeching, but the effect is obvious as they incant solemnly over the source of the corruption. You know what? I didn't read the stuff when I opened the final room. Oh, okay. There was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't in 4-player, because like them making a wall would have been bad. A flash of light bursts forth from the demon's shriek, and the demon's shriek one last time. Suddenly, you're all standing together, back in the sacred clearing. Gone are the corrupted forest guardians, and gone is the whirl of black smoke. What you find instead is the altar, worn by time and claimed by moss. But above the stone surface blooms an imposing spectral shape. An Algox spirit, its head adorned with incredible horns and its fur woven with glittering threads. The Algox elders bow in reverence, and you follow suit. One of the elders speaks. Spirit of Marog. Marog? Yeah. Maro? Oh, Marog. I don't care. I don't know. We've come to a desperate hour. At a desperate hour. Bardu's voice is thick with formality. For a great many years, we have neglected your wisdom, and we have fallen into war. Many have perished at the hands of their fellow Algox. We ask you to forgive our arrogance and aid us in the search for peace. With their plea given, the elder Algox bow their head, and you stand by with bated breath. When the answer comes, it startles all of you. The corruption has spread too far, the spirit says, voice booming inside your mind. It is a vast presence that makes your knees weaken. It's as if the land itself has suddenly reared up to speak. He who sleeps now moves to awaken. His influence spurs at the conflict. The heart of ice grows black. His impurity must be rooted out, replaced. Form a new heart made of ice and snow. One path lies hidden in the sea, the living glacier, formed in ages past. The other lies to the southern hills, the new snow that holds the song of days to come. Together, they contain the power to stop the corruption. Seek them and return. The spirit releases a burst of energy, and shake the trees, and then the altar is empty. The Algox give a quick explanation. You must seek out 2 relics. Ice from the living glacier, which lays somewhere in the biting sea, 45, and a handful of new snow, which can be found at the northern mouth of the Dead Pass, 46. The journey will be brutal, they say, but if you can collect both elements and bring them here, then they will unlock the power to reunite both factions of the Algox. It sounds impossible. The vitriol that the Ice Speakers and Snow Speakers have for each other is incredible, but the Elders' faith, their conviction in your quest, is stronger. Gain 10 experience each, 1 checkmark each, 1 inspiration. So I got Daredevil. I got Hunter for sure. I killed an elite. And I did not get Straggler. So I get 2 checkmarks here. I get 3 on Hive. I also leveled up, so I'll remove a -2 and a +1. And then can I get rid of some zeros? Or I want to get this double. When you long rest, do it at any initiative. I kind of want the rolling poisons as well. I would love to get rid of zeros and put +1s in, because this deck is not bad, especially with the helmet to take out a -1. Only 1 -1. There are just so many zeros. 8 zeros, 9 zeros, 9 zeros, and I've got, like, I mean, some of my summons attack for 1, so it's like, ugh. Immunity to wound is not bad, but also if I've got this healing summon out, which I actually really liked this as my mode, the reconstructive aid, I'm already immune to wound. So I guess I'll just take my other point as going towards whenever you long rest, you can do so at any initiative, and then I'll grab that on the next level. Or nah, let's try to get a double next time. Let's take out a 0 and replace it with a +1 any element. Or not any element, +1 switch transfer. Am I really supposed to only have 17 cards? I took out 2. Oh, and then I took out 1 with this. So yeah, those are the 3 that have been taken out and not replaced. Okay. Infuser didn't get 1. Shackles didn't finish a perk. Infuser feels so good, though. I really want to figure out, like, which cards exactly to bring. But, like, I love Torrential Cleave, and I really like the push on Unstoppable Impulse bottom. So it's like, I'm just not using a level 2 card. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Back to town we go. A week passes. Nothing happens. These are not linked, right? No. We can go to either one. So we'll just do the top one next, I think. I don't have any Snow Thistle, so we'll do B. A Valarath man comes up to you in the street. Say you spend some time outside these walls. Happen to have any Snow Thistle? He's just an addict. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we're... Well, we might be persuasive. No. No. So, he can't kick his habit, and no effect. Alright, well, that was that. I did not pick up very much gold. So I guess I'll lose 16. To get 3, 3, 2. I get 1 of each of these. Okay. I mean, I can 2-for-1 some axe nuts, but I still don't have enough herbs. Even if I sell some of my other ones, I don't have enough. I can grab this mana potion now, which I like. Although maybe I want to be running the lucky dice. My attack modifiers aren't really all that good, though, so lucky dice is kind of underwhelming. Unless I want to pull, like, a lot of elements. I don't know. Let's see. Let's finish going in order. I could add blesses to anybody. The only one that would make any sense would be Infuser, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm full on soldiers. I still haven't upgraded the barracks a singular time. So you gotta love that. Yeah, we're done with daytime. So now downtime. Let's see. I can sell this for 10 gold because I do not want it. I've got a lot of resources here. I'm probably going to build a building because I don't know if I really want anything. The Horn of Command is good. It would cost me, I think it's like a wood, a metal, and then it would cost me a rock root, which I don't have, so I would have to 2 for 1. I think that's important enough, so I'll do it. Let's see exactly what it costs. I know it's a rock root, so I did the 2 resources for that. Oh, it's on top here. A metal and a hide, it looks like. A metal and a hide and a rock root. So metal, hide. And now I have the Horn of Command, so at least I have something. I kind of wish I had taken the other chest piece, the one that you reactively give shield to, rather than shield to for the whole turn. Just because, like, being able to reactively shield to, I can make sure I use it only at a time when it's actually going to save a summon from dying. Whereas just using this, you can take multiple hits with it, but you have to use it immediately. I guess we'll go ahead and take the other one of these, though, right? I don't know why I didn't have that, because I'm generally going to be pretty close to my summons, I think. So where is the Protective Scepter? No, that might not be what it's called. Yeah, Protective Scepter. Wood and a hide. And so now I can grant 3 shield for a round. So now my odds of being able to make one of my tanky summons survive go from like 5% to 10%. If I can give like one of my shield 1 summons shield 4 for the round. So we're working that way, but I still don't feel like Hive is very useful. Let's oh, I ran 12 cards that scenario. That's why I had so many. Whoops. Yeah, I definitely meant to take one out when I put this tank in. It didn't make much of a difference anyway. I don't think. I don't know. Shackles had cards to lose still for B to not die. Whatever. It is what it is. We level up. I don't particularly care for either of these cards too much. I think I like this force field. Move 2, attack 1 at range is like kind of useless. But shield 2 to the first attack that damages you each round is pretty good. Grant all adjacent allies shield 1 is pretty good. I like that. And like it's range 2, so it'll stand right behind any melee allies I have. Move 5 is also really good. I like that. But maybe I'll just take this long-range missiles, just because it's pretty good. What's the bottom? Whenever one of your summons would suffer damage, you may instead suffer that amount. -1, transfer with them, discard this card, and gain a thing. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'll take the long-range missiles, I think, over the force field. What am I taking out? I mean, I never played this Reaper function once. I played the loot one time, didn't I? Let's drop it. I don't worry about transferring into things because why would I even want to do that, right? Let's just let the summons die and then complain about the class sucking, but I'm not figuring it out. Infuser gets level 5, and I don't think there's really even any consideration here. I think it's Gemstone Resonance every time. I didn't actually play infusions in this scenario. I think I played 1, maybe I played 2. I'm not sure if I ever played the heal one. No, yeah. I played the wound and muddle one on your attacks, and I played the disarm one at the end. But this allows me to proc a whole infusion cycle without actually losing a card, which is just so amazing. So, oh my goodness, that bottom. Dark Leaf, attack 4, range 3, stun? Oh, that is amazing. Maybe I'll go back on one of these upcoming levels. I feel like I would rather have this Obsidian Spear than this Gale Barrage. I really, really, really like these double element turn cards. What is this? After each of your... Yeah, I remember not being like a super big fan of this one. Although this bottom is really amazing. Move 3, grant an adjacent ally move 2, make leaf and wind. That's really, really good. Move 1, add 2 to your next attack ability. Or add 1 to make wind. Whenever you infuse, push something for 2 and immobilize. And after each of your attack abilities, do a move 2. I generally feel like moving isn't that much of an issue for me, especially with the really OP boots I have. So I might come back for this Obsidian Spear next level, because that stun is disgusting. That sounds so fun and good and cool to use. And this infusion only takes leaf, which is like so easy. Oh, I love you, Infuser. Is it possible for me to have 5 active infusions now? It's theoretically possible. But like not going to happen. I don't know. Maybe it could. I could try to go for this in the next scenario. That would be kind of fun. I think I might drop Guide the Flow. Like, I don't know. This Rising Momentum feels really good to me. Especially because, like, now I could potentially pair it with the bottom of Gemstone Resonance. While this card is in your active area for this round, your abilities and attack modifier cards treated as a pair of active infusions. Because, like, if I do this with Rising Momentum, it's immediately an attack 4. If I have 2 already, it's an attack 5. Make leaf, which is pretty good. Could drop this Slashing Cyclone. I mostly use it for the loss, and then I really need the initiative is the problem. I love Torrential Cleave. I don't want to drop it. It also is a good way to make leaf for my Gemstone Resonance. Bounty of the Earth, I'm not going to drop. Boon of the Tempest, I'm not dropping. Coalescing Darkness, I'm not dropping. And Caress of the Night, I am not dropping. Definitely not dropping Crystalline Aegis. So, Rising Momentum, Guide the Flow. I'm not dropping Unstoppable Impulse. I'm not dropping Emerald Edge. Torrential Cleave, maybe I just only bring it if I really want the push. But once again, the bottom is good for setting the stuff. So it's one of these 3 cards that I'm dropping. So do I want an attack 3 bottom or an attack sometimes more than 3 top? I've mostly used this card for the move on the bottom, because it is a really nice amount of move. It's very easily a move 5 if I have 2 things and the Boon of the Tempest, which it seems really nice to have. Maybe, though, if I have Guide the Flow, then I don't need it. I think I'll drop the Torrential Cleave. Make sure I have the right number of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we get a perk. I think it's going to have to be to take out a -1, because I have not put very many of these element cards in. I don't think I gave myself my 1 check mark that we get for the thing. Oh, also, I was supposed to get 10 XP on everybody, right? And 1 inspiration. Oh, this is going to level me. Okay, so I just get one of these for leveling. I would love to get this mastery. That would be really nice. Let's see. Wind, Dark. I think Leaf, Dark are the ones that I want the most and are harder for me to get. Yeah, because I get Wind out of Shackles, right? So let's replace a -1 with a 0. So those 4 are never going to come in because we did the dwarfs to change. This comes in. Yeah. Instead of a -1. And we still just have so many cards in the deck. Because we added 4 rolling +1s for each pair of active things. So that's where all the cards are coming from. Okay. Very happy with Infuser. Infuser has been a lot of fun. I do kind of want to try being a little bit more offensive and less like just pure armor. Well, I want to get these -1s out first. Once I get these 3 -1s out, then maybe I can look into throwing in like a heavy sword or like a battle axe or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll consider my options here because I would love to be able to be more offensive on a turn, and not be purely defensive. Because like there was no way I was ever killing those sun demons. But also, I mean, I had the ability to disarm them and to tank them for turns and to ward myself and not die. And so, because I had several cards left that I could lose at the end on Infuser and not lose the scenario. We level to 8 here. Wave of Anguish. Attack 4, range 3, wind to make it attack 6. For every 2 damage suffered by the target from this attack, remove 1 negative condition you have to give the target the same condition. So this would just be a better line of transference. Most of the time, it would be a better line of transference unless I miss. Which would be nice. Bottom is move 5, wound self, make fire, which sounds really, really nice. So it is a much better line of transference. It's just bad initiative at 68. Or racked in pain. Wound, stun, something in range 3. Add brittle and gain an experience if your current hit point value is less than half of your max hit point value. So I can brittle stun something in range 3, and I'm always less than half health. And then the bottom is a heal 7. And it's a really good initiative. I mean, there's no world I don't take that. That's just so good. And I do believe that I have seen in the FAQ before, and that you can choose not to wound if you don't want to wound them, so that the brittle doesn't get eaten by the wound. So you can just stun them and brittle them. And yeah, I mean, that's just so good. How could you take anything different? I think I get a perk as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I've retired. This is player 2. 2 characters, so I should have 13 perks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I get one more. So we're at the point where the deck is as good as it's going to be. Could ignore negative scenario effects. I wasn't taking this for a while because, like, most of the time, negative scenario effects don't really hurt you too much. And, like, getting 2 extra +1s makes it less likely to draw the curses. I'm not running negative conditions, so I don't really want to add more zeros to the deck. I never attack with advantage, so rolling heal selves aren't bad, so maybe I'll take those. And then now that Shackles is like my strongest character, I don't really want to do the when you exhaust first. So I think I'll do the 3 rolling heal 1 selves. Not super likely, but they could be helpful. Maybe I drop Expertise Potion. Maybe I drop Foresight. Because Decanter of Mists probably works better for me than Foresight. Foresight is just to be able to guarantee I'll be able to retaliate. And, like, Decanter of Mists does the same thing. The only problem is if they don't draw an attacking card. Either one, any of my potions, I would probably rather just have a health potion. A minor health potion. I don't know. But that's a triple level. Everybody leveled up. And I think... yeah, I think I finished everything for it. Do we go up in difficulty? Yes, we do go up in difficulty. I mean, you've got to when you get a triple level, right? I know you don't have to. I think it's every 6 levels in 3-player. Yeah, it should be every 6 levels in 3-player you go up in difficulty. So what do we have? We just have building phase now. So what can I build? I know I'm Prosperity 6. Temple of the Great Oak? I really thought I upgraded that already. Okay, so 363. I could get that. No. I could do the library. I thought I upgraded that too. And I can get the hunting lodge. I just don't feel like I need hide. And 8 wood is a lot. 8, 2, 5. I think I do have those resources. Should we just do the library? 255, it's pretty cheap. Let's do the library, because I don't think the others really help me in any way. I really thought I upgraded the temple already. I don't know. 255. And so we can reduce one of those resources. I'm probably reducing the metal. So 2, 5. I need 1 metal, and I don't have it. So 1 inspiration. And that will upgrade the library. That gives us 3 buildings built in Build Not Destroy. And the library is done. Get a prosperity and read 89.2. Oh, we're so far away from 7. You walk through the crowded library past a sea of patrons from all walks of life perusing the bookshelves. Etika, the librarian, has done an incredible job of educating the populace of Frosthaven. You have a suspicion there are still plenty of patrons here for a chance to see the pretty Valorath rather than the love of learning, but you can't argue with the results. She catches your eye, and you follow her into a cramped back office. The room feels even more claustrophobic than last time. The books have spilled out of the shelves and across the floor, and candle wax burned down in various sconces. The candle wax burned down in various sconces suggests Etika has been taking her latest research seriously. She's about to speak when she holds up a finger, making a final check against a scroll. Right, okay, thank you for coming. I think it's about time I share my research on the final tome. She pauses, barely able to contain herself. After a moment, she looks frustrated. Oh, come on, time? It's about time. The Tome of Time. It's a pun. She grumbles, stamping her foot. Never mind. Etika shares a crude map of where the tome is located, and you promise to seek it out next time you're in the area. Add Winter Road 47 to the Winter Road deck. Summer Road 49. 47, 49. No. This one. Yeah. Winter is 47, summer is 49. $47. Oh no, this one's 49. Is it already in there? It might have gotten added when... Oh. It's on top already? Was this next already, or did I just already put it in? I feel so stupid because I don't know which one it is. I'll check afterwards, hopefully. Because it could be that it got added when I had that one where I came across the tomb. I'm not even sure where that was, though. Was that in here? Summer Road 47. No, okay. So it looks like I just added it. So let's shuffle. All right. Built the building, and so now we're all done. The library is built all the way. It gives you no effect. Thank you, library. I'm so far away from Prosperity 7. It's going to be forever before Infuser retires. 12 buildings is like a lot of buildings. But I know that this gives you extra prosperity. Yeah, I get 3 prosperity when I do it. So that'll give me 1, 2, 3. When I retire, I'll get 2. I can build like 2 more buildings. And then I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. So I'll need to do a double retirement. That'll put me 5 away. And then if a double retirement gives me 2 buildings, then each of those buildings can hopefully... I can hopefully get 5 upgrades between the 2 buildings. And then Prosperity 7, like everything can be built again. Everything except the stables. can be built again once I reach Prosperity 7. Oh, I totally did not realize I had the Town Hall upgraded and I could do 3 challenges. It's okay. It is what it is. We'll be done with the challenges pretty soon. Before the game is over, the challenges should be gone, I think. Especially if I do 2 in a scenario. Oh, I want to check what I have coming up, but I shouldn't really do that. I really want to get the Stamina Potion pet. Oh. There were hounds in this scenario. I very, very, very easily could have brought the net on Shackles and gotten a hound. All characters add +1 attack to all their melee attacks targeting enemies adjacent to any ally. It's maybe not that good. What else is there? I don't even know how you capture a Brummix. I don't know what that is. Lightning eels give you a stamina potion. Ruin machines give you a shield. That's really good. How have I not captured a ruin machine? I went through this entire storyline and I didn't capture a ruin machine. What a fail. All right, do the Living Glacier next. I don't remember which one. One of these I have done. I think it was Dead Pass that I did, and you have to end. You have to like go somewhere and destroy something and then get back to the boat at the beginning. And so I can just have and I think everybody has to survive to escape. So I can just leave my turret there and never switch into it. And then at the end, just switch into the turret on Hive to escape. And I'll be teleporting like a Deathwalker would. And we are out of here.